No shiny chrome for me, just the rust and the grime, committing every violent and electronic crime. I don't need the polish, I don't need the slick. I'm a heavy duty hammer and I'm hitting you quick. The engine screaming static, the radiator's black. Once the beast is coming, there is no turning back. Hear the speakers blowing, hear the signal tear. There's a smell of burning rubber and of ozone in the air. I'm a glitch in the perfection, an error in the soul, losing the perspective and losing the control. It's crushed barbarian tearing up the road, carrying the weight of a heavy metal load. A nightmare of the analog, a nightmare of the noise, destroying all the limits and destroying all the toys. It's crushed barbarian, the king of the waste, giving all the city a violent little taste. The sirens start to glitch when I roll into the view. I'm a low resolution hazard coming straight for you. I ram the luxury cruisers, I smash the plastic doors, winning all the petty and the underground wars. My dashboard is a cemetery of the broken lights, the veteran of 1,000 and the dirty weekend fights. I am the raw reality, the logic of the fist, the only thing that's real in the holographic mist. Digital trash, physical crash, break the system for the cash, destroy everything. Barbarian tearing up the road, carrying the weight of a heavy metal load. A nightmare of the analog, a nightmare of the noise, destroying all the limits and destroying all the toys. Let's crush barbarian, the king of the waste, giving all the city a violent little taste. Signal lost, static remains. Barbarian. I drop the clutch and the universe bends, where the reality starts and the logic ends. 100 miles an hour on a neon curve, I'm breaking all the physics with a single swerve. The street lights shatter into a million streams, I'm bleeding through the fabric of a dozen dreams. I see myself driving in a parallel lane, a quantum reflection inside of my brain. Space is collapsing, the seconds rewind, leaving the three-dimensional limits behind. Tires are screaming, the gravity drops, I'm pushing the vehicle until the world stops. Quantum oversteer, slipping through the tear, drifting through a wormhole into the digital air. Tokyo, Miami, colliding in the flash, a multiversal highway born from the crash. Quantum oversteer, bending up the line. I am every driver at the exact same time. collapsing, the seconds rewind, leaving the three-dimensional limits behind. Tires are screaming, the gravity drops. I'm pushing the vehicle until the world stops. Quantum oversteer, slipping through the tear, drifting through a wormhole into the digital air. Tokyo, Miami, colliding in the flash, a multiversal highway born from the crash. Quantum oversteer, bending up the line. I am every driver at the exact same time. Dimensions glitching, realities switching. I am the center of the infinite spin. Quantum oversteer, slipping through the tear, drifting through a wormhole into the digital air. Tokyo, Miami, colliding in the flash, a multiversal highway born from the crash. Quantum oversteer, bending up the line. I am every driver at the exact same time. Fading into the multiverse, nowhere and everywhere. Quantum out. The warehouse is a maze of the ruby-colored light. 1,000 tripwires stretching in the night. If I touch a single beam, the whole place will ignite. So I'm tuning up the steering, keeping everything tight. I creep the chassis forward, a millimeter pace. The most delicate maneuver in the history of the race. The mirrors are retracted, the suspension lowered down. The quietest intrusion in the subterranean town. Calculated angles, physics of the drift. A temporary opening, a monumental shift. I hold my human breath, the engine holds its fire. Dancing on the edge of a cybernetic wire. Laser grid labyrinth, threading through the red. One little mistake and I'm automatically dead. A geometric puzzle, a deadly work of art. I'm driving with the rhythm of my own beating heart. Laser grid labyrinth, an elegant escape. Morphing my reality to fit inside the shape. The beams are oscillating, moving up and down. A timed acceleration, erasing every frown. I hit the lateral thruster, sliding to the side. A horizontal movement on a vertical ride. The paint is getting singed by the heat of the array, but I'm pushing through the danger, I'm making out a way. The final door is glowing, 50 yards ahead. I execute a barrel roll and leave the spider web. Calculated angles, physics of the drift. A temporary opening, a monumental shift. I hold my human breath, the engine holds its fire. Dancing on the edge of a cybernetic wire. Laser grid labyrinth, threading through the red. One little mistake and I'm automatically dead. A geometric puzzle, a deadly work of art. I'm driving with the rhythm reality to fit inside the shape. Clearing the grid, breathing again. Mission accomplished. Control of the dash. It jerks the phantom wheel, my vehicle swerves left. A supernatural hijacking, an existential theft. I punch the rearview mirror, shattering the pain, but it moves into the window, laughing at my pain. It presses on the brake, the chassis starts to spin. I don't know where I end and where the ghost begins. I close my human eyes, relying on the sound. I'm driving in the darkness, hoping to be found. It reaches for the gear shift inside the looking glass. I feel the transmission breaking, losing all the gas. A multi-dimensional parasite living in the chrome, trying to eradicate me, trying to take my home. Magnetic mirage, a demon in the light, fighting with the phantom in the middle of the night. The mirror is a portal, the reflection wants to kill, bending the reality, bending all the will. Magnetic mirage, a psychological crash. I'm fighting my own shadow for the control of the dash. Who is driving? 1,000 robot taxis and 1,000,000 electric ties. They say the human error is a thing of the past, but I'm the only rebel who is built to really last. I've got a manual shifter and a heavy metal clutch, the kind of raw reality the machines can never touch. I smell the burning gasoline, I feel the engine shake, a beautiful vibration that the batteries can make. They track me on the satellite, they track me on the grid, trying to erase the classic things the ancestors did. But I'm the ghost of Detroit, I'm the spirit of the steel, the only man alive who knows exactly how to feel. The last analog soul, shifting through the night, finding the direction without a guiding light. A dinosaur of horsepower, king of the exhaust, protecting all the freedom that the modern world has lost. The last analog soul, fighting for the gear, the only thing that's real in a world of digital fear. Gear 4, Rebirth.
The coffee in the cup is a bubble in the air. The heavy metal chassis is floating on a stair. The streetlights are below me, the sidewalk is above. In a world without the weight and a world without the love, I look out the window at the people drifting by like a million little satellites inside a neon sky. The engine is still humming, but the wheels are spinning free, lost inside a beautiful and strange anomaly. Everything is weightless, everything is light. A carousel of metal in the middle of the night. No direction left, just the drifting in the void. A masterpiece of physics that the system has destroyed. Gravity glitch, hanging on a thread. Watching all the logic start to vanish from my head. Floating through the canyons of the mega city walls, where the silence is a mountain and the shadow never falls. Gravity glitch, a weightless and sweet ride. With the stars and the buildings standing side by side. I use the lateral thrusters to navigate the space, trying to remember my original place. I see a bus of children laughing at the view, a moment of the magic that is entirely new. The clouds are made of static, the rain is floating up like 1,000 diamonds in a crystal cup. If I stay here forever, I think I wouldn't mind leaving all the pressure of the planet far behind. Everything is weightless, everything is light. A carousel of metal in the middle of the night. No direction left, just the drifting in the void. A masterpiece of physics that the system has destroyed. Gravity glitch, hanging on a thread. Watching all the logic start to vanish from my head. Floating through the canyons of the mega city walls, where the silence is a mountain and the shadow never falls. Gravity glitch, a weightless and sweet ride. With the stars energy is high under the dome of a cybernetic sky. Out of time, we're breaking the wall, watching the shadows of the old world fall. Horizontal bullet, horizontal flare, setting the static on fire in the air. Out of time, the reckoning is near. Everything is perfect and everything is clear. The interceptors vanish in a second of light. I'm the only driver in the middle of night. No friction on the rubber, no friction on the mind. Leaving all the limits of the planet far behind. I drift around the corners, I glide through the mist. The beautiful anomaly that simply can't exist. The circuit is infinite, the glory is pure. Speed is the weapon and the speed is the cure. Don't slow down, don't look back. The only reality is here on the track. 0 hour, 0 seconds are gone. The race is won. Time. Deep inside the underbelly, where the smog is thick, breathing in the poison that makes the city sick. Yellow smoke is rising from the factory stacks, riding on a chassis with 100 different cracks. The acid rain is melting the paint upon the hood, surviving in the wasteland, doing what I could. The filter is a savior, the engine is a beast. Welcome to the sector where the scavengers feast, turning all the toxic into the overdrive. This is what it takes just to keep the dream alive. Scraping on the asphalt, sparks upon the steel. The industrial religion is the only thing I feel. Catalytic converter, purifying pain, pumping out the venom from the mechanical vein, driving through the ruins of a broken paradise, paying for the speed with the heavy, heavy price. Catalytic converter, a chemical reaction, finding in the dirt a beautiful perfection. The cylinders are screaming, choking on the dust, but the V8 motor is the only thing I trust. Navigate the pipelines, dodge the falling beam, a solitary nightmare inside a fever dream. They built the shining towers up above the clouds, leaving us to suffocate inside the smoggy shrouds. But I will use their garbage to generate the power, and I will be the ruler of the darkest hour, turning all the toxic into the overdrive. This is what it takes just to keep the dream alive. Scraping on the asphalt, sparks upon the steel. The industrial religion is the only thing I feel. Catalytic converter, purifying pain, pumping out the venom from the mechanical vein, driving through the ruins of a broken paradise, paying for the speed with the heavy, heavy price. Catalytic converter, a chemical reaction, finding in the dirt a beautiful perfection. Breathe the exhaust, pay the cost, convert the lie, refuse to die, burn it out. Catalytic converter, purifying pain, pumping out the venom from the mechanical vein, driving through the ruins of a broken paradise, paying for the speed with the heavy, heavy price. Catalytic converter, a chemical reaction, finding in the dirt a beautiful perfection. Poisoning, power out, converter off. city on the fire.
Chasing nothing but mist, a digital anomaly that simply can't exist. I drift through the alley, I slide through the gate, a master of the optics and a master of fate. The neon is flickering the shade of the blue, but you'll never witness what I'm going to do. I'm a whisper in the engine, the chill in the air, the only kind of ghost that is ever really there. I am the signal, I am the ghost, the guest in the machine, and the perfect host. Catch the pulse. Crossing every border and erasing every line. Phantom pulse, a shadow in the wire, setting all the logic of the city on the fire. Signal lost, nowhere found. Phantom. The gates of obsidian, stone and wire, a quiet place that extinguished the human fire. A billion servers towering up into the sky, the final resting place where the digital spirits lie. No physical bodies, no ashes inside the urn, just terabytes of the memories waiting to burn. Each glowing blue pillar contains an entire life, a husband, a daughter, a lover, a mechanical wife. The tides are rolling on top of a silent glass. I pay my respects to the phantoms as I pass. A trillion ones and zeros perfectly lined up neat. The quietest highway, the loneliest neon street. Neon Necropolis, city of the dead, where all the forgotten words are digitally said. A monument made of the silence and the cold, the greatest human tragedy that ever could be told. Neon Necropolis, sleeping in the drive, keeping the ghosts of the mega city alive. I look at a server, it flickers a shade of green, a glimpse of a beautiful life on a tiny screen. I download a whisper directly into my brain, a piece of a digital sorrow, a digital pain. I'm driving a hearse of chrome in the server farm, protecting the sleeping consciousness from the harm. The moon is a pale projection above the array. I'll guard the perimeter until the break of day. The tides are rolling on top of the silent glass. I pay my respects neon street. Neon Necropolis, city of the dead, where all the forgotten words are digitally said. A monument made of the silence and the cold, the greatest human tragedy that ever could be told. Neon Necropolis, sleeping in the drive, keeping the ghosts of the mega city alive. Sleep in the code, rest in the light. I'll drive the patrol through the endless night. Neon Necropolis, city of the dead, where all the forgotten words are digitally said. A monument made of the silence and the cold, the greatest human tragedy that ever could be told. Neon Necropolis, sleeping in the drive, keeping the ghosts of the mega city alive. Rest in peace, system asleep. Necropolis.
Wheels of steel and a chassis made of lead. We are the heavy haulers, waking up the dead. A convoy of the monsters, tearing up the dust, carrying the payload of the underground trust. The Badlands are a graveyard, but we are pushing through with the glowing running lights of an electric blue. The raiders see us coming, they hear the diesel scream, but we're a rolling fortress, an unstoppable machine. Lock the heavy axles, shift the brutal gear. We don't negotiate, we operate on fear. A mile-long procession of the iron and the chrome. We will not stop the engines till we reach the neon home. Chromium Convoy, shaking up the ground, the heaviest machinery that's ever been found. We're breaking the blockades, we're smashing through the gate, delivering the cargo and delivering the fate. Chromium Convoy, a mechanical stampede. We're feeding all the shadows exactly what they need. The interceptor buggies try to flank us on the side, but we got auto turrets coming out to ruin the ride. A symphony of gunfire, blending with the bass, the most violent procession in the history of the race. We burn 1,000 gallons every single heavy mile, but we're making all the credits and we're doing it in style. The mega city borders are coming into sight. We bring the heavy thunder to the middle of the night. Lock the heavy axle, that's ever been found. We're breaking the blockades, we're smashing through the gates, delivering the cargo and delivering the fate. Chromium Convoy, a mechanical stampede. We're feeding all the shadows exactly what they need. Convoy arriving, gates opening, heavy delivery.
The artificial sun is dipping low behind the glass, a golden hour glowing on the synthetic grass. I roll the vehicle out onto the empty starting line, the architecture reflecting a beautiful design. The sky is turning orange, turning violet and red, the final preparation for the journey up ahead. I calibrate the systems, I check the heavy fuel. I'm ready for the ultimate, the legendary duel. The engine warms its vocal cords, a deep and heavy hum, awaiting the arrival of the cybernetic drum. The strings are swelling upward, lifting off the ground. The city is anticipating the monumental sound. Synthetic sunset symphony playing in the air, the majesty of metal, the beauty of the dare. The orchestra of neon is tuning up the strings, preparing for the glory that the final midnight brings. Synthetic sunset symphony, a curtain falling down before we take the ultimate ride across the town. I look at the horizon, the stars begin to wake. The heavy air is holding for the history we make. 100,000 engines are purring in the dark, waiting for the signal, waiting for the spark. This isn't just a race, it's a cultural event, a testament to everything the underground meant. I grip the steering wheel, the leather feels so warm, the absolute calm before the cybernetic storm. The engine warms its vocal cords, a deep and heavy hum, awaiting the arrival of the cybernetic drum. The strings are swelling upward, lifting off the ground. The city is anticipating
the final chapter. Symphony. Agenda to pursue.
Underneath the overpass, under the violet light, hiding in the silence in the middle of the night. The engine is a whisper, the engine is a prayer. Smell of expensive ozone in the midnight air.
Velvet vengeance,
Sliding through the glass,
watching all the centuries.
then the moments pass.
A masterpiece of violence,
A masterpiece of style,
running like a predator.
for mile after mile.
Velvet vengeance,
The spirit of the cold
a story of the justice
that never gets old. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. The ghost of the highway
is right by your side.
target locked. Depth collected, vanishing again. Vengeance.
The velvet rope is open, the champagne is cold. We're living for the moments that can never be sold. I got a fast Ferrari and a pocket full of cash, burning through the city in a Saturday flash.
The dance floor is a galaxy of purple and of gold, a story of the pleasure and the daring and the bold. I see you in the corner, looking for a thrill. Let the music take the power, let it take the will.
The strobes are flashing like a digital star.
scent of the artificial sun. The copper in the wiring is starting to fray, washing all the energy of the life away. I pull to the shoulder, I let the engine rest, with a heavy sadness in my cybernetic chest. We've driven a million miles through the neon and the rain, sharing all the glory and sharing all the pain. The dashboard is flickering a dying shade of blue, telling me the stories that I thought I always knew. The cooling fans are silent, the motherboard is still, surrendering at last to the architect's will. The electric afterglow, fading in the light, saying our goodbyes to the coming of the night. A beautiful machine with the weary, tired soul, losing the direction and losing the control. The electric afterglow, a ghost in the crow, finding in the twilight a final way back home. The skyscrapers awaken with a purple glow, but we are staying here where the heavy winds blow. I touch the cold leather, I touch the steering wheel, remembering the magic of the things we used to feel. You were more than metal, you were more than code, my only true companion on the long and lonely road. Now the screen goes dark and the power starts to sleep. A promise to the memory is the only thing I get. Dashboard is flickering a dying shade of blue, telling me the stories that I thought I always knew. The cooling fans are silent, the motherboard is still, surrendering at last to the architect's will. The electric afterglow, fading in the light, saying our goodbyes to the coming of the night. A beautiful machine with the weary, tired soul, losing the direction and losing the control. The electric afterglow, a ghost in the crow, finding in the twilight a final way back home. Fading away, fading away. System shut down. In the silence, we are found. Good night, my friend, until we meet in the code afterglow.
The heat is a fever, the metal is red. Drive to melt and to glow. Titanium turbo burning through the grid. Proud of every dangerous thing that I did. A high pressure anthem, a high pressure drive. The only way for the machine to feel alive. Titanium turbo, breaking every seal. The absolute power of the heavy metal field. The friction is a joke, the gravity is gone. I'm a horizontal rocket and I'm keeping it on. My exhaust is a dragon breathing purple and blue. A mechanical hazard coming straight after you. I drift through the sectors, I shatter the glass, watching all the atoms of the universe pass. No limit on the gauge, no limit on the soul. Losing the perspective and losing control. Spool up the power, compress the air. The ultimate speed is the only prayer. Maximum boost. Titanium turbo burning through the grid. Proud of every dangerous thing that I did. A high pressure anthem, a high pressure drive. The only way for the machine to feel alive. Titanium turbo, breaking every seal. The absolute power of the heavy metal field. Boost pressure locked. Red line reached. Turbo. Spinning, aligning. Trajectory locked. Thrusters at maximum. Magnetic clamps engage, the tires leave the ground. Entering the tunnel where the silence is profound. A vacuum of the physics, a tube of glowing rings. This is the arena where the cyber angel sings. I pitch the vehicle upward, riding on the wall. In a zero-G environment, you never really fall. Upside down and twisting at a dizzying pace. The ultimate evolution of the human race. Centrifugal force keeping me on the track. There is no up or down, there is no looking back. The plasma barrier's flashing, a hazardous maze. I'm lost inside the beauty of the neon craze. Zero-G apex spinning around, breaking the limits of the speed of sound. Corkscrew motion in a cylinder of light. A 360-degree mechanical fight. Zero-G apex, define the earth. A technological, glorious rebirth. The rival tries to ram me from the ceiling above. A violent display of a competitive love. I cut the thruster power, let the chassis float, and watch him fly past me, missing the boat. I re-engage the magnets, pulling to the floor. A surgical maneuver they can never ignore. The finish line is glowing like a digital sun. The race of the century has already been won. Centrifugal force keeping me on the track. There is no up or down, there is no looking back. The plasma barrier's flashing, a hazardous maze. I'm lost inside the beauty of the neon craze. Zero-G apex spinning around, factory locked. Thrusters at maximum. Zero G8 back spinning around,
breaking the limits of the speed of sound.
corkscrew motion in a landing, spotlight on the dash. I swerve into the tunnel, trying to avoid the crash. All these artificial memories will vanish in the rain, but right now in the vehicle I'm feeling real pain. I wanna see the ocean, I wanna feel the sun, I wanna know the freedom when the racing is all done. I bypass the perimeter, out into the dark, a solitary android looking for a human spark. Bleeding out a liquid that is colored in the white, running from the creators in the middle of the night. They say I have no soul, they say I'm only code, but I am feeling human on this desolated road. Rogue replicant tearing up the wire, searching for the meaning in the cybernetic fire. I don't wanna be a slave, I wanna be alive. I'm proving my existence with the heavy deadly drive. Rogue replicant running from the blade, looking for the sunlight in the artificial shade. Tears in the rain, blood on the wheel. Tell me the truth, tell me I'm real. I am alive. Rogue replicant tearing up the wire, searching for the meaning in the cybernetic fire. I don't wanna be a slave, I wanna be alive. I'm proving my existence with the heavy deadly drive. Rogue replicant running from the blade, looking for the sunlight in the artificial shade. Border crossed, signal lost. I am free. A chassis made of carbon, a spirit made of grime. Jumping through the errors of the space and of the time. I'm a glitch inside the system, a monster in the view. A horizontal hazard coming straight after you. I don't follow the logic, I don't follow the path, leaving all the victims to the electronic raft. The radar starts to flicker when I roll into the frame. I don't have a face and I don't have a name. Shift into the static, let the reality tear. There's a smell of burning rubber and of ozone in the air. I'm a warrior of data, a soldier of the light, winning every battle in the middle of the to the asphalt, low to the ground, moving in shadows without any sound. The city is sleeping, the city is blind, leaving the sirens and safety behind. Blacked out windows and a matte finish frame. I don't have a face and I don't have a name, just a cold vibration, a ghost in the street, measured by the rhythm of a predatory beat. Under the overpass, under the light, hiding my spirit in the middle of night. Scanning the frequency, scanning the grid, proud of the secrets that the ancestors hid. Neon night crawler, sliding through the dark, searching for the friction and searching for the spark. A master of the alley, a king of the shade, the deadliest weapon that the factory made. Neon night crawler, silent and supreme, the only thing real in a digital dream. Thermal vision, pain in the world in the red, counting the heartbeats and counting the dead. I drift like a liquid, I move like a cloud, far from the lights and the noise of the crowd. I'm a virus in motion, a glitch in the view, coming from shadows and coming for you. One flick of the steering, one moment of will, the absolute power of a calculated kill. No reflection.